And one thing I want to make clear to black people is this: want to talk about racism? One thing that we need to avoid is we need to stop judging politicians based on how they look, and judging them by their political record.
Good
Only
point.
thing you have to go on with a politician is their political record. Did they fight for the things that they said they were going to fight for? What did they vote on? How did they vote? What did they push? What did they not push? What did they sign? What did they abstain on? We have to look at that. Because looking at color has been a mistake. And I'm not shitting on us, but Obama showed us how big of a mistake that can be. Because what did he do when it came to the Supreme Court? He put on women that have more loyalty to Goldman Sachs banks than they do us or anybody else. He didn't do shit for us specifically while giving specific things to other people.
Right.
What do you have to say about the maturity? Go ahead.
There's someone that says black people need to stop voter bullying. No political parties are a friend. We're more divided than ever. I don't think anybody's politically bullying anybody. You're gonna do what you want to do. I mean, I think that's like, what's political bullying? Like, this is not no one is telling you what to do, whether you want to vote or vote. Go vote. If that's what you want to do, if you feel like that's vote your conscience. If that's what you feel like you are obligated to do, that's what you're going to do. But some of us just are not going to just vote just to be voting. I'm sorry. That doesn't make any sense. That's not even a political strategy. You have to have an agenda. You have to be moving towards something. And so here you go. You have someone, Ice Cube, whether it's comprehensive or not, it's a good baseline. I mean, he's not saying anything that black media or anybody's been saying, from Farrakhan to Dr. Anderson, who hasn't been talking about reparations or whatever for 40, something years.
Right.
He's not doing anything brand new. But I mean, what do y'all want? Do you actually want something for your vote, or you just want to have a sticker? Like, I don't understand. No one is. You just want a sticker and post on social media that you did something. Okay, we all voted. We vote in Cal. I'll even say I voted for Hillary Clinton at the time. I didn't. I was just like, maybe I should. I don't. But I did it, and I didn't get nothing for that. I voted for Obama twice. I didn't get nothing for that. Nobody is bullying you. Stop with the emotion when it comes to like politics. My God, no one's beating you down saying don't vote for these people. Do whatever you want to do. But yes, the black vote is divided because there's a section of us who are like, no,
right.
Abstination is actually a political strategy.
Exactly.
I'm a one issue voter. None of these politicians are talking about anything that even interests me. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to abstain, and I'm going to hold my vote until there's a politician that we can fund, who's going to move our agenda. Because one thing, your vote gets the politician in the seat, but your money is the one that makes him move. And black people don't put no money behind no sort of politician. They just go out there to vote. So the way I'm taking it, and the way a lot of other black people are taking it, are saying, okay, I'm going to sit this election out. I'm going to get my money right, get my stuff together, get my economics together, so we can fund somebody that we feel would be the best person who would speak to our interests, and I'll fund them, and then we can hold them accountable. That whole asinine logic, well, just vote for them, and then when they get into the office, then we're going to hold them accountable.
Which we don't do,
right. Because Maxine Waters has been in the office for 40-something years. You just vote for her every single time. We live in her district. You go to her district. Her district hasn't changed anything, but I don't see anybody holding her accountable for anything that she hasn't done. So nobody's bullying you. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Ebony Eyes did say, you didn't read my previous post. I agree with you, sister. So Ebony Eyes, if there's any confusion there, that's
okay. Maybe that. Oh, okay.
That's fine. But however,
that point still needs to get made, regardless of the.
That's a good point, right?
Yeah. We salute to you, Ebony Eyes, but that was still a great point to be made in general, because people need to hear that.
Right. Exactly. But shout out to you, sister.
Right.
But I mean, look at what we're doing as a people. I mean, what direction are we going? Like, we got some of us who are on code, who are B1, who are FBA. I'd throw a nod at ADOS because they do talk about reparations, and I respect that. However, you have us We have these small sects or groups of people who get it. But then you have that large majority of black people who don't get it. So if Biden wins, it almost becomes harder for us because now the wall gets sort of taller because more Negroes go to sleep.
Right.
I'm with you, right? You said something real cute right there because here's the reason why I don't mind Trump. Like I said, I don't support him, but I don't mind him is because, look, the reason why I don't mind Trump is because I trust black people. It ain't got nothing to do with Trump, but it has everything to do with the faith that I have in black people. When black people know we have an enemy, we fight and we win. When we think we have a friend, we get lazy and we get screwed over. The Democrats have done so much to us underhandedly.
Right.
Whether you talk about mass incarceration, drug disparity laws, 3 strikes. People forget 3 strikes started here in California. These whole gang injunction laws where one nigga committed a crime, 20 go to jail, that started here in liberal California. They do, like, people don't even know here in California, yeah, weed is legal, but go check the arrest records of the people still getting arrested for weed. It's still black people because they have all kinds of tricks and shit in the weed laws to where it ain't really, really legal. But the only people going to jail and getting arrested are the black ones. Everyone else gets a, hey, go smoke it somewhere else. You know what I mean? So this happens. We get politically undermined far more when we think we have a friend in office because they can sing some Al Green or Bill Clinton play a saxophone and we don't watch what they do politically. And so that's one thing I'm seeing from black people. I'm really happy at the progress we've made over the last, we've learned a lot. A growing sector of black society has learned a lot from Obama. And this is one thing I want to say when it comes to that, to the people, if you may be feeling discouraged. We all see black people getting better, getting smarter, thinking, wisening up, asking questions. We see it. But then we look to the other side of the street and we see way more niggas still got way more to say about LeBron James than they do, black empowerment. Ooh. We see that still, they still way more. Like, I'll be talking shit on sports just to have fun when I'm at time. I'm like, damn, if I can get the black men to defend black empowerment and black culture and black ancestry the way they defend LeBron James soft ass, we'd be good. But back to what I was saying. We as a people, we don't have the big numbers. We still are the minority, those of us on the black empowerment B1 mindset. But I want people to remember this. The American Revolution was fought by 3, 4, 5% of the people. Not even 5% of the population fought in the Revolutionary War to get American independence. Less than 10% of people fought in the Civil War, which ultimately ended slavery. Right. You don't need everybody. You just need a small, focused group with laser-like intention to get the job done. Everybody else is followers anyway.